Nerd reactor, roll out.
So Key, I guess we can start with just the beginning of how just all of this, like the Daniels, how did that come about? Like them reaching out to you, what was the idea behind it, and where were you when this happened?
Well, they were, for the last 6 years, this is how long it took to get this movie made. They were writing the script, and I was busy working behind the camera. And it was not until 2018, a little movie called Crazy Rich Asians came out. And that really got me thinking about returning to acting again. I got myself an agent, and 2 weeks later, this script came along, this project came along. And I remember reading it for the very first time. I was so emotional. I mean, I was laughing really hard, but I was so very emotional because this was the script that I wanted to read many, 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 many years ago. It just didn't exist before. And some of the roles that were being offered at that time were so small and so stereotypical that it wasn't fun to act again. So for me to read this and find out that it features a Chinese American family, it was incredible. And I loved it so much. And I really wanted to be a part of it. And I called my agent and I said, please tell me, let's do everything we can to land this role. I'm grateful to the Daniels for giving me this amazing opportunity to play not just one character, but 3 characters. I feel like I've made 3 movies in one, and to be able to star with Michelle Yeoh, Jamie Lee Curtis, the amazing James Hong. I mean, this was all, a dream come true. And it's beyond my imagination when I decided to get back to acting that I would be able to be a part of this, to have this movie as my comeback movie was, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions right now. And I'm still processing how all of this came to be.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that I love the movie too, and I teared up and I cried, especially your performance when the part where it might be spoiler, but you do a speech and you're talking to everyone about like just hope and just being kind, and I was like, oh God, I need tissues. But just seeing that and just the nostalgia and it's got me excited. So with the script, right, when you're reading it, did you ever have like reservations, like what is going on, this is crazy, this is all over the place, it's wacky, or from the moment you started reading it's like this is like the best thing I've read like so far?
Honestly, first of all, I was warned and I was asked to watch the first movie before reading the script. So I watched Swiss Army Man and I cried, I laughed, I was totally immersed in a story about a corpse that farts throughout the entire movie. And I said, if they can get me to like this movie with that outrageous concept, they can do anything. Then I sat down and I read the script and I got it. I understood it. It was funny. It was extremely original and highly inventive. And it was just, it's a big science fiction action dramedy, but yet at the core of it, what's really special is that it's about this family with relatable issues, with intergenerational trauma, her husband and wife disconnected after many years of marriage. They've grown apart. That was that family, that core value about love and family and connection. That's what really drew me to the story. I mean, it's highly entertaining. Oh, yeah. So when I read it, it was just like one of the best scripts that I've ever read. That was my first impression. And this was right before I had to go in and audition for the Daniels. So can you imagine how nervous I was?
Yeah, the pressure, yeah.
Knowing that, oh my God, this is going to be an amazing project. So, okay, what do I need to do to be a part of it?
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, it's, I remember distinctly every step of the way. It was just, I'm so grateful to the Daniels for giving me this opportunity.
Oh yeah, and yeah, once you got the part, you're in it. You're acting opposite all these legendary actors. You're a legendary actor yourself, and the fight choreography with the fanny pack, you get to like just really pummel people. And what was that like? Just going in there on the set and just being a badass.
Well, first of all, when you do a movie with martial arts with Michelle Yeoh, who is the freaking queen of
Yes.
martial arts movies, right? You really need to step up your game and be as good as she is. So for me, I trained with our stunt team for many weeks. And yeah, and it was a lot of fun because, you know, I also have martial arts background. I was also doing stunts and action choreography with a Hong Kong director named Ke Huy Quan for many years. So I was quite familiar with the process.
Yeah.
But the only big difference is when we do those movies in Hong Kong or on X-Men, we have the luxury of time. And that is something that we didn't have on this. So the fanny pack sequence, we shot that over a day and a half, including all the drama, all the dialogue leading up to it. And so it was really tight. And I mean, it's really credit to our DP, Larkin, the Daniels knowing exactly what they want, you know, the amazing stunt team that they had, preparing me, training me. And so when it was time to do it, yeah, it was like, you know, we had like over 70 shots to cover in one single day. And every shot, every piece of action, we can only do it like in 2 or 3 takes. So there was a lot of pressure that came with it. But we just, you know, I mean, honestly, we just had the most amazing crew. It was, you know, it was a lot of fun, and I'm so proud of how everything turned out. So.
Oh yeah, like that, and just don't mess up. So that's just captured on camera.
Yeah.
And for you play different characters, and it's like the whole multiverse thing. Is there a moment when you're doing these shots that was like, this is like my favorite moment? This is that thing I would cherish the most.
Well, you know, first of all, I cherish the entire experience because it's so special to me. First, because I haven't done it for so long. I haven't stepped in front of the camera for so long. So I cherish every moment I had on set and with everybody. One of the things that really, you know, that had a sweetness to it was the movie star universe, because I worked for Wong Kar-wai for many years. And I remember standing behind the camera and watching Tony Leung does what he does best in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And when I walked on that set of the movie star universe, and to be able to step in front of the camera and pay homage to one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, that was really sweet. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I mean, all the universes were wonderful. It was just it was one of the best adventures in my life.
Oh yeah, that scene was pretty. Just the way it's captured was awesome, and I love that. And yeah, that's all the questions I have for you, Ke. And just saying, it's just a pleasure talking to you. And yeah, I'm excited I want to watch the movie again.
Thank you, and thank you for your support.